Have you ever looked at something you've made, a piece of jewelry, a cool painting, a knitted scarf, and just kind of thought, it's just a hobby? Well, what if I told you that's not the whole story? Today, we're going to dig into how the things you create with your own two hands have the power to become so much more than just a pastime.
I mean, just look at this incredible work on your screen. You've got these intricate painted stones, unique jewelry. Every single piece started as a little spark of an idea. So here's the big question. What if that spark could do more than just make you happy? What if it could actually bring in real income, build a community, and open up doors you never even imagined?
Okay, let's dive right in. To really get a handle on the opportunity here, we first have to understand the value. Your craft isn't just a pretty object. It's actually got some serious economic muscle, and there's a really powerful why behind it all.
Now check this out. This is the ripple effect that happens when someone buys something handmade. It's not just about one person making a few bucks. It directly empowers women, creates jobs right there in the local community, and gives family incomes a real boost. And on top of all that, it keeps cultural traditions alive, and it's often way more sustainable. It is a win-win-win across the board.
And hey, if you're thinking, oh, that's just a small niche market, you couldn't be more wrong. Globally, the creative industries employ over 30 million people. To put that in perspective, that is way more than the entire population of Australia. It is a massive, thriving economy, and guess what? There is absolutely a spot for you in that number.
So, in a world just flooded with mass-produced stuff from factories, how do you possibly stand out? Well, you have a secret weapon, something a factory can never, ever have: your story. And that, right there, is what turns your product from just an object into an experience.
So what makes a story really connect with people? Think of it like a recipe. It's got three main ingredients. First, the origin. Who are you and how did you make this? Talk about the materials, the process. Second, the passion. This is where you get a little vulnerable, Why do you do it? Maybe it's how you unwind. And third, the impact. What does a sale actually mean for you? Maybe it's not just profit. Maybe it helps pay for your kids' music lessons. That's the stuff people connect with.
And this quote just nails what you could call the anti-Amazon effect, right? In a world of one-click, totally anonymous shopping, your story gives that transaction a human face. People aren't just buying a thing, they're connecting with you, the person who made it. They're supporting a real person, not some giant, faceless corporation.
All right, so you've got your story. Now for the part that honestly makes a lot of people nervous: putting a price tag on your work. It feels super personal, I get it, but there's a really straightforward way to figure it out.
It's the million-dollar question, isn't it? You've poured hours, effort, and so much care into creating this thing. So how in the world do you turn all of that into a number that feels fair to you and the person buying it?
Luckily, it's not some big mystery. It's actually a pretty simple formula. You start with your hard costs, the materials you bought. Then you calculate your labor. What's your time worth an hour? After that, you add in the value-added part. This is your secret sauce. Is it a custom design? Are you using a super rare technique? That's where your unique skill shines. And finally, and this is crucial, you add your profit margin. That's what makes this a real business and actually rewards you for all that hard work.
And listen, don't think this is just for little $5 items. Get a load of this. This is a custom hand-embroidered portrait of someone's house. It is super specialized, takes a ton of skill and time, and the price? Almost 200 euros. That is the kind of value you can command when you have a unique skill and you present it beautifully.
Okay, you have a beautiful product. You have a great story. You have a fair price. The next piece of the puzzle is, where do you actually find the people who are going to love it and buy it?
The amazing thing about today is that your potential market isn't just your local town. It is the entire world. Online marketplaces like Etsy were literally designed for handmade goods, and they give you instant access to millions of buyers who are actively searching for unique things just like yours.
But hey, you do not have to go all in on some massive global platform from day one. You can start selling today with almost zero investment. Think about local school fairs, weekend craft markets, or even just setting up a simple shop on Instagram. Things like Facebook Marketplace or local selling apps are also awesome ways to start small and build some momentum.
But here's the thing. No matter where you sell, online, in person, wherever, there is one golden rule. Visuals are everything. Before anyone reads your story or even looks at the price, they see your photo. As the saying goes, the eye buys. I mean, just look at the difference here. It is night and day, right? On the left, you've got a necklace that might be lovely, but the photo is dark, it's blurry, it just doesn't do it any justice. On the right, the products look professional, they're beautifully lit, and they're styled. Which one are you going to click on? Which one looks like it's worth more money? The answer is obvious. Good photography is completely non-negotiable.
And the best part is, you don't need a $1,000 camera. Just follow these super simple rules with the phone you already have. Use natural light from a window. It's your best friend. Find a plain, bright background like a white sheet of paper. Prop your phone on a stack of books to keep it steady. And make sure you get a few different angles and some close-ups on the details. That's it. Good light, a clean background, and a steady hand will get you 90% of the way there.
So, let's bring this all home. You have the skill. You have the tools. Now you have a roadmap for pricing, a list of places to sell, and the keys to telling your story and making your work look amazing. All the pieces of the puzzle are right here in front of you. The only question left is, what story will you tell?